epic ring out
Right?
in the last chorus.
It's still going.
Still going.
It's still going.
3 more seconds.
Oh, what a classic.
Oh, so good.
And instantly when you were like, we should do a funny list, I was like, I would be severely remiss if I didn't include Tenacious D.
Yeah.
Like,
sure.
I could not. Like, I have like funny playlists on all of my playlist stuff.
Mm.
And I hadn't put one together since I left my iPod behind.
Yeah.
And I've just been using Spotify.
Yeah.
But are you looking at something?
Your phone lit up for a second. Never mind.
Oh, I thought Charlie was here. But Tenacious D is always on. Always on my funny playlist. Always. And I was like, I have to represent Tenacious D.
Oh, yeah, I have to speak to the pure musicianship of
Yes!
that band. Like, and it's, let's be clear, it's mostly Kyle Gass. Like, he is the virtuoso of that band. Jack Black brings everything he's got to it, and that's why it's such a powerhouse group. I mean, like, I think of them as a super group, because that really is just two talents that, stars
two
aligned to put
big,
those guys together.
Yeah, two very large personalities together. And I don't know, the commitment to the bit is so large and huge.
That may be Jack Black's greatest asset.
Yeah, the commitment to the bit, And he can sing, man. Like it's easy to forget with how like goofy he is, like how extraordinarily talented he really is.
And such a physical performer. Like he's still doing cartwheels at like 50.
Yeah, no, he's still keeping it up.
And it occurs to me, like, I feel like the culture kind of went cold on Jack Black for a minute, because he just was kind of saturating the market with his Jack Blackness. He was kind of everywhere for a second.
All over the place
and there was this kind of like, can we be done with Jack Black kind of thing, which happens to, many people that kind of have that meteoric rise all of a sudden. And I think we came around on him as a culture. I think he outlasted others like him to the point where we kind of went like, oh, but he's like the best of those.
Yeah. No, he went away for a good, like, we didn't see much of him for 5-10 years.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, around the time I was nannying, he was on Yo Gabba Gabba. Mm-hmm. And he started doing, like, Jack Black appearances.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I really enjoyed this. Oh, yeah, Jack Black's great.
I've been around forever. Jack Black definitely has some charm that, please pay attention to me, I want to be a movie star, Jack Black didn't have.
Yeah, no, I like this version of Jack Black, but like I really enjoyed him in the I'm up and coming Jack Black.
Yeah.
And then I was totally saturated with him, and I couldn't take it anymore.
Right.
When he was doing like Kung Fu Panda and the like, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah. And so
now
notable.
now it's back to like cool Jack Black.
Yeah.
Which makes me really happy.
So notable that we just listened to a third kind of Jack Black. Like they really created these entire personas around this band that were just them. They just used their initials, but it's still JB and KG. It's still Jack Black and Kyle Gass.
Yeah.
It's just they really did kind of come up with like, all right, here's the parameters in which we exist in this like fictional world for this band that we've created. Yeah. There was even an HBO show, I don't know if you ever came across.
What is it?
It's Tenacious D.
Oh, no.
But yeah,
I didn't realize they had a show.
It was a limited series. It might have been a season or two. There might be like a grand total of a dozen episodes or something like that, these half-hour shows. And it's about them like with just 2 acoustic guitars trying to make it as musicians.
I'm fine with those.
It's very Flight of the Conchords, which is the next song.
Oh, are you transitioning?
I certainly could.
All right.
I do feel like the Flight of the Conchords probably got their like whole bit from the HBO Tenacious D show, but that aside, they have some brilliant stuff.
Possible. Yeah.
And this is I decided after really thinking about it, because there were some contenders, but this is my favorite Flight of the Conchords song, and it still applies to a lot of social events to this day. This is Too Many Dicks on the Dance Floor.
Oh, so they're at a lesbian bar too.
Yeah.
Nice.